वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Welcome everyone. We have few new friends today. We have three new friends with us today. How many of you are new? Can you raise your hand? And how many of you came here in the previous class? The previous classes? Very good. So now, those who have come here for the first time, can you please tell your name, your age and what you like to do so that everybody can get to know you? Can we start with you first?
Yeah. My name is Susan. I'm 7 years old and I like to play soccer.
Wow, that's nice. What's your name? Abhishek? How old are you? Wow, baby is 6 years old. Wow. What do you like?
What do you like to do?
Like something? That's nice.
My name is Priya. I am 9 years old. I like to do crafts.
Crafts? Wow, we will be doing crafts too. So let's all welcome Krishan, Abhishek and Priya by chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Now we'll have the children who were here in the previous classes introduce themselves so that you can also get to know them. Okay, we'll start with you. Can you tell us your name and...
Hi, my name is Rishabh and I'm 9 years old and I like to play tennis.
Thank you. Tell them, they are here for the first time.
My name is Manisha and I'm 4 years old and I love to play games and activities.
Wow, thank you, Anika.
My name is Aditi. I'm 13 years old and I like to read.
Thank you, Aditi.
My name is Vandana. I'm 16 years old and I like to color.
Thank you, Vandana. Sure.
My name is and I like to
Thank you. Do you like to dance also? Swasti is a very wonderful Bharatanatyam dancer. So she performed last week. So thank you, Swasti.
My name is Vardan. I'm 9 years old and I love soccer and football and basketball.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Vardan.
My name is Reina. I'm 11 years old and I like basketball.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So we'll be starting by singing a song today. So last week we sang Narsinga Aarti and the week before that we sang a song called Jaya Radha Madhava. So we will start with Vandana leading today. Everyone has an opportunity. When you go home, you can practice this song whenever you like, and the songs that we learn here. And when you come here, you have an opportunity to lead, and everybody can follow after you also. Okay? So we'll start with hi. So this is one of our friends. His name is Vihan, and he is
Megha.
and you're Megha. And how old is he?
3.5.
He's 3.5 years old. So thank you everyone for joining today. So we will have Vandana. Yeah, come ahead. So we have the song. So Vandana is going to lead Narsinga Aarti, right? Yeah. So Narsinga Aarti is at the back of the book, almost like 1, 2, 3 pages. The page should look like this. Unfortunately, the pages are not numbered, but you should have a picture of Narsinga Dev on top of the song. Did you find it?
The pictures are numbered.
Oh, it says 24? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. So, on page 24. Yeah. I noticed. Yeah, so there are page 24. Did everybody find it? How many of you did not find it? Did you find it? Okay. Everybody found? Okay, very good. So Vandana is going to lead Narsinga Aarti today, and we'll all follow afterwards. Okay?
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Thank you very much. Thank you, Vandana. Thank you so much. So today we're going to learn a new song. The song starts on page number. The opposite page is page 10, so it should be page 11. It's called Shri Dasha Avatar Stotra. Okay? So many of you know that we are learning Dasha Avatar stories. We're learning about one avatar of Lord Vishnu each week. So today we're going to discuss the third avatar of Lord Vishnu, that is Varahadev. Okay? So this Dasha Avatar Stotra has several verses, out of which we are going to learn only the first 3 verses. Okay? The first verse is about the first avatar that we learned. What was it? Who is here? Matsya Avatar. Yes. So the first avatar that we learned was Matsya Avatar. So that is the first verse. Second verse is about Kurma Avatar. Last week we learned about Kurma Avatar. Yes?
Can you explain what Matsya?
Yeah. So who can tell what is Matsya? What does Matsya mean? Can you tell us? Fish. So it is a fish avatar. Okay? Second avatar we learned.
Krishna is a form of a fish.
Yeah. So it's the form of a fish. Okay? Second avatar that we learned was about Kurma avatar. Kurma is the tortoise avatar of the Lord. And the third one we're going to learn about today, the story we will hear about today will be Varaha avatar. Okay? So Varaha means boar. Who knows what is a boar?
Boar is when you die, you have to wear that tail.
It's not boring.
So a boar is also, in easier words, it is also a male wild pig. Did you know that? Did you know a male wild pig is also a boar? Another word for it is a boar. Okay? So we are going to learn this song called Dasha Avatar Stotra. How many of you can read? I have 6 copies. Okay. Okay, so I have 6 copies of a song. Okay, some of you can share. Okay, some of you can share the song. Those of you who can read, maybe you can sit together, and you can share the song. And it is there in your song books also, but the translation is not there. Okay, so we will be reading the translation after singing the first 3 verses. So I give you one. You and Gazan can share one. Swasti and Krishan can share one. Okay? Here is the translation. We will be reading the first 3 paragraphs. Okay? From this. So, he can't read yet, right? Okay. So, we are using this for the translation. Okay? So, the first 3 verses we are going to be covering today. Here. This one. And I'll give you this. Okay. So we will start singing this. Dasha Avatar Stotra has little longer words and it's little difficult to sing. But those of you who can read and who can try to sing, please follow along. Those of you who cannot, you can listen carefully. Okay? So we will start singing. So each of these verses end with the same line. Keshavadhyata.
We got 2.
Oh, you have 2? Okay, so we have 1 more. You can keep. Yeah, no problem. Alright. So each of these verses, they end with the same line, similar line. Just now we sang Narsinga Aarti. Okay, so we ended Narsinga Aarti with Keshava Dhirta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hari. So Keshava is none other than Lord Hari, Lord Krishna, also Lord Vishnu. Okay, these are all different names for the same God. Okay, and he appears on this earth for the satisfaction of his devotees in different forms. Okay, so many of you know our fathers go to work, right? They go to work, right? So at work they are different, right? They do work at work, right? But when they come home, they play with you, right? Don't they play with you when they come home? So when they come home, sometimes a father of a small child can take the form of a horse, right? He takes a small child and puts him on his back, and he takes the form of a horse, right, to play with his child. But at work, does he do that? No. Does he do that? No, he doesn't do that at work, right? So similarly, Krishna, who is our eternal Father, when he is at work, he is Lord Vishnu. He is doing the work of, come, please come. This is Nandini, and she is 4 years old. Nandini, come here. Nandini, come. Come, Nandini. Come. Okay. So Lord Krishna, when he's at work, he's doing work. He's doing the work of maintaining the universe, right? Lord Vishnu is the maintainer. He maintains the universe. But when he's at home with his family, he's Lord Krishna. Okay, for the pleasure of his devotees, he takes the form of a human, he takes the form of a fish, he takes the form of a tortoise, he takes the form of a boar. Okay, why? For the pleasure of his devotees. So just like a father comes home and he plays with his children, he takes the form of a donkey or a horse. Sometimes he makes funny noises, right? Right? Similarly, Krishna also does this for the pleasure of his devotees. So we're going to read this. The first verse is about Meena Sharira. Those who can read, if you read the last line of the first verse, it says Meena Sharira. Do you see it? So, Nandini, it's on page number 11. If someone can help Nandini find the page. Yeah, so Meena Sharira means fish. Meena means fish. Okay? So, Keshava Dhirta Meena Sharira Jai Jagadisha Hare. So, it means, O Lord Keshava, O Lord of the universe, the one who takes the form of a fish. If you can see in those who have the translation, it says, O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who has assumed the form of a fish. So that was his first. If you turn in the song book, if you turn to the next page, the second verse is about Kurma. Kurma is the tortoise form. When Krishna takes the tortoise form, he comes as Kurma avatar. So, Keshava Dhirta Kurma Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare. And the third one is Keshava Dhirta Shukara Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. So, Shukara we have translated as who have assumed the form of a boar. Okay, so that is Shukara Rupa. So, we are going to start singing this. Please listen to each and every word. They are little longer words, so please listen to them very carefully and try to follow to the best of your ability. Okay? So we will start singing this from the first verse. Jalaya payodi jale dritavana sivedam. You can follow now, yeah. We'll do it one line after another line, okay? So you can follow right after one line. Pralaya payodi jale trikavana sivedam. Pralaya payodi jale trikavana sivedam. This verse is about Kurma Dev. Okay, Kurma Avatar. So we'll just learn 3 verses today. Slowly we'll learn all the others. Okay? So second one. Shriha Vipula Tare Tishati Tava Krishti. Shriha Vipula Tare Tishati Tava Krishti. Dharani dharana pina chakra garite. Dharani dharana pina chakra garite. Keshavadrita kurma sharira. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita Kurma Sharira. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Now the third verse is about Shukara Rupa. Who is Shukara Rupa? Yeah, the boar incarnation. About whom we're going to discuss today, okay? So we'll sing this one. Vasati Dashana Shikare Dharani Tavaladna. Vasati Dashana Shikare Dharani Tavaladna. Kashini Kalanka Kalevani Magna. Kashini Kalanka Kalevani Magna. Keshavadeta Shukara Rupa. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadeta Shukara Rupa. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Thank you very much. So this was a song We can sing it one more time, okay, before the class ends today. It's a very beautiful song. This song is written by Jaidev Goswami. He wrote about the Dashavatara Stotra, about each of the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu. So we will now move on. So we'll do the shloka first or the story first. Shloka is also there today, but it has not much explanation. It's just a description of the soul. So who wants to listen to the story first? Who wants to do shloka first? Okay, so we will do shloka today. We have very wonderful kids who want to learn shloka. So, how many of you have, please be comfortable, everyone. If you have the sun bothering you or something, please, you can move to another place also, okay? He's enjoying the sun after so many days. Yeah. Okay, so how many of you were not there in the last class? Swasti, Nandini, who were there in the first class but not there in the last class? Nandini and Swasti? Okay. So, do you want to try to say, you can look and say also, no problem, or we can say it together also. Do you want to say the first verse that we learned? Dehinosmin? You want to say? She learned it? Wow! Okay, Swasti, we're ready to hear you. Say, no problem, we're hearing. Wow! Thank you. Thank you so much, Swasti. Nandini, would you like to try?
Do you want to try?
Do you want to say it together? We'll say it together. Come. We'll say together. I want you to get a star. I want you to get a star today.
You know, right?
Yeah, we'll say it.
Individual.
Yeah, no problem. We'll say it together. Come.
Okay, Nandini.
Come, we'll say it together. Ready?
Okay?
Come. Nandini,
Nandini, where are you? Where are you? Can you listen to the teacher?
Come, let's say it together.
Okay.
Okay, everybody will say it together with Nandini, okay? Whoever knows the verse from last week, whoever decided it, okay, we'll all chant the verse together with Nandini, okay? Let's start.
Nandini, okay? Nandini, now.
No problem.
Hey, Nandini.
No problem. So we'll all say it together. Everybody will chant together with Nandini. 1, 2, 3. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara तथा देहान्तरा प्राप्ते धीरसत्र नमुयति. Thank you very much. So Nandini also gets a star. Thank you, Nandini. So second verse we learned. How many of you learned the verse at home? Matra. You learned it by heart. Very good. Who else learned it by heart? Okay, we'll start with Rishabh because it was his first class last weekend. So we'll have Rishabh chant the verse.
Matra paristu koni vitto saka dukhadaha amupeyo nritya sampasiksha saparita.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done, Rishabh. That was a very good job. Would you like to try?
Matrasparsastu Kauneya Shitosna Sukha Dukkadaha Agamapaino Nityas Tantisattva Bharata.
Thank you so much. Give a round of applause. Anika?
You put us back.
Okay, let's say it together. Matra sparshastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkada Agama payino nitya Sanskritikshashva bharata. Thank you! Very good. Aditi, would you like to try?
Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkada Agama payino nitya samstitik sattva bharata.
Very good. Thank you. Who else was there last week? Yeah, we start with Balram.
Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkada Agama payino nitya samstitik bharata.
Very good. Good job, everyone. Reena?
Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkada Agama payino nitya
Very good. Good job. So everybody is very good. So 1 second. I would like to so everybody chanted, right? Basically, yeah. I don't have time to turn that on right now. Okay. So we'll move on. Let's say the last verse, the verse that we learned last together, and then we'll move on to the new verse. Okay? Whoever can read can open to the third. It's text 2.14. That was the verse that we did last week. So we will read this verse together. Okay? Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkada Agama payino nitya samstitikshashva bharata. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Good job everybody. You all did so well. So we are going to go to verse 2.20. So 2 stands for second chapter, 20 stands for the 20th verse of the second chapter. Okay, so I'm telling this for those who are new, who are coming for the first time. Okay, so second chapter is talking about the soul. What is the second chapter talking about, Krishan? What is the second chapter talking about? The soul. Very good. Priya? What is the second chapter talking about? Soul. Yes. What is the second chapter talking about? Soul. Very good. So second chapter is talking about the soul. Last week we discussed a little bit about the soul, right? So basically this verse is describing the nature of the soul. Okay? So we will start reading this, chanting this verse. So first we start word by word. Then we'll do the first sentence, second sentence, sentence by sentence. Then we'll do the first 2 lines, and then we'll do the whole paragraph together. Okay? So just repeat each word after me. Okay? Those who can read and repeat. Those who cannot read, you can listen and repeat. Okay? So we'll start. Na, jayate, mriyate, va, kadachin, nayam, bhutva, bhavita, va, na, bhuyah, ajo, nitya, shashvato, yam, purano, na, hanyate, hanyamane, sharire. Very good. So now we'll say the first line. Yeah. See, after the verse we have word to word translation. Okay? And after the word to word translation we have the translation. So we will know what each word means, and we will know, because Sanskrit you can't translate word to English, just like any language. The whole translation also we'll be discussing, okay? And the meaning. But first we'll be learning the words. Okay? Alright, so let's say the first sentence. So this has a little different tune. This is a little longer verse. So slightly different tune, okay? So listen carefully and repeat after me. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्. So we'll be repeating each line 3 times, okay? न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्. Second line. नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः. Very good. Third line. अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो अजो नित्य शाश्वतो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. So now we're going to say the first 2 lines together and then the last 2 lines together, okay? So we start with the first 2 lines. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः. Very good. Now next 2 lines. अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. Very good. So now we'll say the whole verse together. I'll say it first, then we'll all say it together 3 times. Okay? न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. We'll say it together now 3 times. Okay? न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न you have already learnt it by heart. Swati? Or whoever wants to say it without looking or with looking can try to say it. Anybody? With or without, doesn't matter. Who wants to try? Yeah. Try. Very good. Let's all clap for Swati. Good job, Swati. Who else would like to try? Just by reading or without reading? Doesn't matter. Would you like to try? You want to say it together? Okay. Anyone else? Do you want to try, Prashant? Do you want to say it together? Okay. Na jayate mriyate va kadatin nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. Good job. That's good. No problem. You can keep practicing every day. If you say these verses every day, by the end of the week, you can say it very easily. Okay? So, let's all chant this verse with looking 3 more times together. Then we'll move on to the translation. Okay? Na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. Thank you everyone. So now we'll read the word-to-word translation. Is anybody feeling cold? Should we use a heater? Not feeling cold, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we read the word to word. I'll read each word and you repeat after me. We'll read the translation of that word and you repeat after me, okay? Now. Never. Jayate. Takes birth. Mriyate. Dies. Va. Either. Kadachit. At any time. Past, present or future. Na. Never. I am. This. Bhutva. Having come into being. Bhavita. Will come to be. Va. Or. Na. Not. Bhuyaha. Or is again coming to be. Ajaha, unborn. Nitya, eternal. Shashvata, permanent. I am this. Puranaha, the oldest. Na, never. Hanyate, is killed. Hanyamane, being killed. Sharire, the body. Good. So we'll read the translation now. How many of you can read from the book? Sorry, I'm always asking. Because those who can read, I would like us all to read the translation together, okay? So we'll read the translation. We'll all read it together. We'll start now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Yes. So what this verse means is that the soul, so the whole of the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is talking about the soul, the characteristics of the soul. Okay, how the soul cannot be cut into pieces. The soul cannot be burned, cannot be killed by any weapon. The soul is eternal. So the soul, just like we are wearing clothes, everybody wears clothes every day? Yeah. So just like we are wearing clothes, similarly the soul is also wearing clothes which is called the body. Okay, the soul is covered by the body. So this body keeps changing. In the first verse we learned, right? Dehi nosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. So what it means? It means that this body will keep changing. Even in this life, the body is changing, right? First we have body of a baby. Then the cells, whoever you are from the science background must be knowing. The cells keep undergoing death. It's called apoptosis. Whoever is doing science, probably the older kids might know. The cells die, there are new cells formed. So similarly, we get a new body, we grow up, right? So from a baby, we become a boy or a girl, then we grow up, we become a youth, after, or adolescent. Then again, our cells keep rejuvenating, keep dying and, being born again. And similarly, we get an older body. So similarly, at the time of death, this body becomes old, it becomes non-functional. All the organs in the body, they stop functioning, right? So the body becomes useless. The soul cannot live in such a body. So the soul moves into another body at the time of death. So within this life also we have many different bodies. Sometimes, we may not look like the same person. Does a baby and an old man look the same? No. They have a different body, right? So similarly, at the time of death, the soul leaves this body, which has become useless, which has no use anymore. It goes into another body where it can, live. So this soul, this verse is talking about, for the soul, there is neither birth nor death. So this soul, it never dies. There is no birth. Just like for the body, there is birth, old age, disease and death. But for the soul, there is no death. Okay, the soul is never born, it never dies. It is eternal. Okay, the soul eternally, for lifetimes and lifetimes, has been moving from body to body. Within the same life, between one life and another life. It keeps moving into a different body. So, did you know we can choose our next body? Yeah, you can choose your next body. Actually, this is just the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. But as we move further chapters of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, it is up to you. I'm just paraphrasing, but he says it is up to you. You can choose what you want your next body to be. Did you know that? So whatever you do in this life, you can choose that, your body is getting formed. Yam Raj is called the Lord. He is also Devata. He is also a devotee of God. Okay, he is also a devotee of Krishna. So it is his duty. Krishna has given him a duty. Just like in a kingdom, you have a king and you have the president and you have many ministers, right? So similarly, there's Krishna, there's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he has many ministers. He has given each of them a job. Okay, so similarly, Yam Raj, he has given him the job to take note of what we are doing in our whole life, how we are living our entire life. So Yam Raj is taking notes. Imagine there are so many living entities, not just humans, but there are cockroaches, there are ants, there are bacteria, right? These are all living entities. But what is the difference between them and us? What is the difference? They are also eating, they are also sleeping, they are also defending themselves, protecting themselves. They are also creating more of their own kind, more children. So what is the difference between them and us? What is the difference between human beings and what is the difference between all these other living entities like cows, horses, cats, all these other living entities? What is the difference between them and us? You can try. It doesn't matter if you're correct or wrong. Whatever you want, you can say. So the difference between them and us is that we are more intelligent than them. We have intelligence. They also have intelligence. They also have intelligence that they are getting hungry, they need to eat. Some danger is coming, so they need to protect themselves. They also have that intelligence. It is said that elephants are very intelligent animals. And even dogs, you can train dogs, right? They're intelligent. But the difference between them and us is that we are mammals. Oh, monkeys are also mammals. Yes? Anika? Yes, Swati? So the difference between them and us is that we can ask, what is the purpose of our life? We can ask, we can learn more about ourselves, about the soul, about who is God, what is our eternal relationship with Him. But these animals, they can't do that. So, being in the human form of life, we should take advantage of this and we should try our best to learn about what is the relationship of the soul with God. Okay? So that was the sloka for today. Please try to recite this shloka every day. Even if your child is very small, like, my son is very small, he's just 2.5. Just whenever you are with them, like you're changing their clothes or something, you can try to recite, this verse to them and try to make them say it as well. So if they hear it every day, at the end of the week, they'll remember it, okay? So now we're going to move on to the last part of our class, which is story time. Okay? So which story are we going to learn today? Who knows which story we're learning today?
About the board?
Yes, the boar. Vaikuntha. Correct. So before we start the story, Vardhan, can I ask you to collect everybody's activity pages for me? So just collect the pages and everybody can give your pages to Vardhan.
Who's this little bag?
That's mine now.
This is Mama's.
So who are we going to discuss about?
Yes.
Varaha Avatar, right? So, Varaha Avatar, I'm going to give this to everyone so that everybody can see this picture. Oh, one more. Yeah, you can give me, if somebody has not given your activity page, you can give it to me. I just, oh, thank you. Thank you. So this is, yeah. So there is one more activity page. Please don't forget to collect it from me. So everyone, these pictures, you can color it and bring it the next week. Yes, baby. Did everybody get? Did everybody get this, Nandini? Did you get? Yeah. Okay, you got right. Swasti, everyone got this? Did you? Okay. So this is Varaha Avatar. Okay. So these coloring pages, you can color them in. You want? One more. Two. Okay. Oh, I think Anika didn't get, no? No, she has one. Oh, she has one. Okay, good. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, these coloring pages, you can color them in and you can bring it in the next class so we can add your points together. And these coloring pages are for yours to keep. You can color them in and decorate your room with all these different pictures of Krishna. And if somebody asks you what is this, if you have a friend who's coming, and if they ask you what this is, you can tell them the story, right? You can tell them what is the story. Okay, so we'll start with Varaha Avatar story. What do you see in this picture? You see a bull, you see a farm who looks like a pig, who looks like a bull, yeah? And what is he holding? He's holding something on his chest. What is it?
Holding Mommy.
He's holding the earth? Yeah. He's holding the earth, right? What is he holding? He's holding Veena? The earth, yeah. And you can see he has the Gada, which is a sign of Lord Vishnu. He's holding a Gada. So what is this called? Gada. It's called a mace. Okay, in English it's called mace. In Sanskrit it's called Gada. Okay. So this is Varaha Avatar. So we learn the story of why he comes. Okay, Varaha Avatar. So who knows what is Vaikuntha? Who knows what is the meaning? What is Vaikuntha? Where is Vaikuntha? So Vaikuntha is the spiritual world. Okay? It's a spiritual world. Kuntha means stress. It means anxiety, stress. Okay? Vaikuntha means no stress or anxiety. So it is the spiritual world. Okay? Where there is no stress. Who is presiding over the spiritual world? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. Okay? Vishnu lives in Vaikuntha. So Vishnu lives in Vaikuntha. So Vaikuntha has gates. Okay? Vaikuntha has gates. And these gates have guards. Okay, there are 2 guards. Does anybody know what is the name of these guards who guard the gates of Vaikuntha? Anybody know? So their name is Jai and Vijay. What are their names? Jai and Vijay. Okay. So there are two guards who guard the gate of Vaikuntha, and they're called Jai and Vijay. Okay. If you go, how many of you have been to Tirupati? Anybody has been to Tirupati? You've been to Tirupati? Wow. Anybody else? Or any temple of Udupi Krishna, any temple of Krishna or Vishnu in India. Anybody has been? So if you observe carefully, if you go to these temples, right outside the gate of the altar, you will see two forms, outside. They are Jai and Vijay. They are the guard keepers of the gates of Vaikuntha. Okay? So this Jai and Vijay, they were guarding the gates of Vaikuntha, and there were 4 Kumaras. Okay? 4 Kumaras are actually very, very pure devotees of the Lord. So they are very staunch devotees of the Lord. They are in the form of 4-year-old kids. They never wanted to grow up because they knew that when I grow up, when I get a body of a grown person, if I get the body of a grown person, then what will happen? Then I will be deviated. I will start thinking about money, I will start thinking about women, I will start thinking about all these things. So I don't want to think about anybody but Krishna. That is what the 4 Kumaras had decided. They are the sons of Lord Brahma. Okay, these 4 Kumaras, they are the sons of Lord Brahma. So they wanted to enter Vaikuntha. They wanted to serve Lord Vishnu. They wanted to serve. They are devotees of the Lord. So they wanted to serve. They're like small boys. They didn't want to grow up. 4-year-olds. So they wanted to. They're coming inside. But they got stopped. They were not allowed to enter the gates. They were stopped by Jai and Vijay, the gatekeepers. Okay? So, they were stopped by Jai and Vijay. So the 4 Kumaras cursed Jai and Vijay. They said that you will be cursed to become demons. You will go down, you will fall down and you will become demons. Okay, for many yugas. Okay, so in Satya Yuga, okay, there are 4 yugas: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Okay, in Satya Yuga, they fall down and they become demons. So they are brothers. They are twins. Okay, these demons. They are born from Diti and Kashyap Muni. Okay. So these demons in Satya Yuga, they are Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Okay? Hiranyakashipu we will be learning about in another story of Prahlad Maharaj. Okay? Remember today we sang Narsinga Arti? We sang Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha. So that is Hiranyakashipu. And today we will be talking about Hiranyaksha. Okay, so they used to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This we have to take home? Or?
Yeah, you can take this with you.
Okay.
I have one more page. So I will give that to you. Yeah. So you can take that with you and you can bring it next week. Yeah.
This is
this I'll take. We'll be singing again next week, so I'll bring this again next week for everyone.
In this one they have to color?
Yeah, they can color both pages.
Okay.
No problem. That is an activity page. So, yeah. Oh, no problem. We'll select it later, okay? So, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, right? Oh, yeah. 1 minute. I'll just give you the card. Yes. No problem. So, we'll see you next week? Yeah, okay. Great. So, I'll show you. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
You want to go sit there and listen to the story? Come, let us go there and sit there.
So Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, okay, if they in Satya Yuga, they come as Hiranyakashipu,
I won't buy.
and who do they come as? Can anybody tell me? Who do they come as? Yes? Who? What are the names? Hiranyakashipu? Hiranyaksha. Yeah. What do they come as? Nandini and Shakti? Hiranyakashipu and demons. Yeah. So in Satya Yuga, they come as Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. In Treta Yuga, in Ram Avatar Leela, they come as Ravan and Kumbhakarna. Okay. And in Dwapar Yuga, in Krishna Avatar Leela, they come as Shishupal and Dandavakra. Okay? We will discuss about this, don't worry. Okay? And in Kali Yuga, they don't come in every Kali Yuga, they come in some Kali Yugas. In Kali Yuga, they come as Jaghai and Madhai. Okay? So, in every Yuga, they were cursed that you will fall down. They were praying to Vishnu that please, we don't want to leave your, lotus feet. What to do? So, they had an option to either become devotees for 7 lifetimes, for 7 times, or they had the option of becoming demons for 3 lifetimes. So, they chose to become demons. So they said, don't worry, this is all my plan. I have a plan to come, so don't worry, become demons for 3 lifetimes and come back to Vaikuntha. Okay, then they were cursed by the 4 Kumaras. So what happened? Hiranyaksha, we are talking about Hiranyaksha. Okay, who we are talking about now? Hiranyaksha. So Hiranyaksha was so bad, he was such a bad demon, he was full of, he was making so much chaos, so much atrocities. He was full of pride, anger, lust, envy. He was full of these bad qualities. Did you know? It is said in Treta Yuga, okay, he was so much full of these bad qualities that this Mother Earth, she couldn't take it. She couldn't tolerate it. She couldn't bear the burden of these bad qualities. Pride, anger, lust that Hiranyaksha had, and what he was doing to the entire universe. So what Mother Earth does, Mother Earth's other name is Bhumi Devi. What is Mother Earth's other name? Bhumi Devi. Yes. So Mother Earth, she falls down. Okay? So we have a planetary. This universe is called Brahmanda. What is it called? Brahmanda. It is the shape of an egg. Anda means egg, right? Who knows Anda means egg? Yeah. So Brahmanda is the universe in the shape of an egg. Okay? And at the bottom of this universe, there is an ocean. Okay? This ocean is called Garbhodaka ocean. So what happens? The earth, she can't tolerate. She's Bhumi Devi, She is the wife of Lord Vishnu. Earth is also wife of Krishna. She cannot tolerate all this atrocities going on. So she falls down to the bottom of this Garbhodaka ocean. Okay? So this universe, this Brahmanda, which is the shape of an egg, there are 14 planetary systems. Okay? 7 on the top, 7 on the bottom. 7 planets, the earth is in the middle. Okay? How many of you have heard of Gayatri Mantra? Prati, you know Gayatri Mantra? Okay. So, in Gayatri Mantra, you must have heard of, I'm not going to say it because this mantra is a very sacred mantra. It is not, there are mantras have different powers, There are some mantras that can be like the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Anyone can chant it any time of the day. There are no restrictions, no rules and regulations for chanting. chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But there are some mantras that are supposed to be chanted at certain times of the day, after certain ritualistic activities like taking a bath and things like that. And so basically the heavenly planets, this is the earth planet is called Bhumi, right? Bhur Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Okay, so Bhumi, sorry, 1 second. Bhumi Devi Bhuvar Lok, Suvar Lok. Okay, so Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. So this is the heavenly planets. Okay, and below come the hellish planets, Patal, out of which the lowest is Patal Lok. Okay, so this hellish planets are full of filthy activities. Sinful people. Sinful people get sent to hellish planets. Okay, 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. You have the Srimad Bhagavatam set, right? So the 5th canto of the book you have at home, right, talks about hellish planets. Okay, so hellish planets are the Patal Lok, Tala Lok, all these Pitala, Vitala Lok. These are all the hellish planets, and under the hellish planets is the Garbhodaka ocean. Okay, I will show you a picture sometime so we can see it. Okay, so what happens? This earth, she falls at the bottom of the Garbhodaka ocean. So Lord Vishnu comes. Okay, Lord Vishnu comes to retrieve Mother Earth from the bottom of the ocean. But because this place is so filthy, because it is so full of sinful activities, he takes the form of a pig. He takes the form of a bull. How many of you have seen pigs in India? You've seen pigs? Who has seen a pig in India? You see it? Where do you find them? Where do they find them? In the sewage? In the gutters? In dirty areas, right? They're found in the dirty areas. So similarly, Varahadev takes the form of a pig to go and retrieve earth from the dirtiest area of this Brahmanda, this universe. Okay? Goes to the bottom of the universe to take out the earth. So he goes there, he retrieves earth, and he puts Mother Earth in her original place, which is above the hellish planet but below the heavenly planet. Okay? So he puts Mother Earth. Keep in mind, our universe, there are many Brahmandas like this. Okay? This is just one, and each Brahmanda, there are similar leelas going on. And all these universes, it's very inconceivable, Imagine we are so tiny. We're like tiny ants in this universe. Not even ants, like bacteria in this entire universe. Okay? So what happens is, Varaha Avatar, Krishna, Lord Vishnu, he takes the form of a pig. You see in the picture? Nandini, you see who is that? It's a pig, right? Krishna, he takes the form of animal, but he is not the animal. Okay? So he takes the form of a boar to go and retrieve Mother Earth. So he retrieves Mother Earth and he puts her back in the original place. Then what happens? Hiranyaksha comes. So Hiranyaksha comes and he starts a fight with Varahadev. So they start fighting. Fight goes on for a long time. Finally, how Hiranyaksha dies? By the kick of Varahadev. Rishabh, how does Hiranyaksha die? By the kick of Varahadev, yes. And when he kicks Varahadev, his toe touches Mother Earth. Okay? And this spot that it touches Mother Earth, Bhumi Devi, is a spot in South India which is called Sri Varaha Kshetra. Okay? So there is a place even there today. A lot of people go there and offer their respects. So this is the story of Varaha Avatar. Next week 28th of January. 27th January is Ekadashi. 28th January is Varaha Dvadashi. It is the appearance day of Varaha Avatar. Okay? So it is the appearance day of Varaha Avatar on 28th January. When? So Varaha Avatar comes, and what is our prayer to Varaha Avatar? What is our take-home lesson? What should we pray on this day? We should pray to Varaha Avatar to please, please, please come and dive into our filthy consciousness, right? Into our filthy, so much we have lust, anger, greed, envy, pride. We're praying to Varaha Avatar, please, please, please come into my filthy consciousness and take out my bhakti for you, take out my attraction for you, okay? So we should pray to Varaha Avatar on 28th January. We should pray to Krishna every day by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. We can chant this anytime, every time, but on Varaha Dvadashi, we should pray to Varaha Dev. We can remember this story. Maybe you can tell the story to your parents. Yeah? You can try and tell the story to your parents. Yes, Reena? And you can pray to Varaha Avatar. Please, sometimes I get so angry. Sometimes I get so envious. Sometimes I get jealous. Sometimes I get pride. Please take this out of me. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone. So that we end of the story. And everybody got their coloring pages? Okay, that's good. So there is one more activity page. Please, those who can read and write can take this page. Yeah. So on the activity page you can see Varaha Avatar. Did everybody get it? You want it? Did you get? Did she get?
Does both of you want?
Yeah, both of you. Everyone, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Okay, everybody. So the page. Okay, baby. Yes. So everybody, look at your page. Who do you see on your page? You can see. What do you see on this page? You see Varaha Avatar, right? At the bottom of the ocean. At the bottom of Garbhotaka ocean, right? And Varaha Avatar is bringing Mother Earth on his tusk up outside of the ocean. Okay? So, this is the story. Those who were not here for the last week, Nandini and Swasti and Krishan, okay, and Vihan also. So I'm going to give you your Kurma Avatar. There is no hurry to bring these, and Matsya Avatar also. What is it?
We already got Matsya.
You got Matsya, right? So who didn't get? Krishan didn't get Matsya. So this is the fish avatar, and this is Kurma avatar. So who did not get Kurma avatar? Nandini and Swati. Only two of you. Nobody else, and Vihan. Vihan got Matsya, right? Yeah.
Tame the dog.
He is not a dog, he is a pig.
please.
My Didi, I feel me and I will die. This is my question.
Here. This is your drawing with a smiley face on it. Okay?
Why? Oh, blue tail with blue.
Whose drawing is this?
Okay.
This is Bihar?
Oh, this is Anika.
Who? Anika? Anika is yours? This is yours? Okay, we put a smiley face on it.
अरे स्माइली फेस गिफ्ट करते हैं मेरे स्टिकर देख
Who else?
ओपन कर दीजिए
Okay, who else submitted?
नेम पे
Okay, who else? Okay, who else submitted? You want? Pick which one you want. Okay, whose is this? Is it yours?
लास्ट टाइम जो 530
Is it yours? Who selected? Are you okay, Nandini?
I got a star. And I got one more.
For what?
We're winning. We're getting a surprise.
Yeah, next week, 3:30 p.m. is did you get my school now? Yeah? Okay, great. So, everyone, please come here who have not received their activity pages. I will give it back to you. Whose is this? Aditi and this is also yours, Aditi. Okay. And whose is this? Wait. Aditya. Oh, 1 second. You want stickers? You want? Did everybody get their activity pages back? Thank you. Did you get it? Did you get the exercise? Okay, thank you very much.
I have to carry with your hands. I'll never rob them. I have
ये देखो बटा दिया horse का है horse I think it is one का correct है